What's going on, guys? This is Riggs. Welcome back to the channel. Got a very special video in store for you today. And before I break down, in my opinion, what I think the best weapon in PUBG Mobile is, we got to give our subscribers the shout outs they deserve. So we'll start off with Tan, Red King 22 Blue, Lillian Z, and always saving the best for last, Shyam Sundar, Bhattacharya. These are four of some of the newest subscribers to the channel. So if you haven't hit that subscribe button, make sure you do so. You could be shouted out in a video. And we're like 10 subs away from the very next giveaway once we get to 5,500. Okay, guys, so in this video, what we're going to be talking about is how to properly use smoke grenades and why I think they're way more valuable than what a lot of people think. And I think people just forget that they have them. They're one of the most common spawns, one of the most common world spawns in any map. And I just think people might not know how to use them, or they just forget. So the first few examples I have for you, because I do have two different ways to use them. The first example is when you go ahead and create a smoke screen, which is what we're doing now, whether you're trying to approach an enemy where it's kind of an open field like we're in right now. Where you just have a couple trees and a complete flat land. You're trying to create a smoke screen. Or if you're trying to push to the zone like we had to about 70 meters out. We know there's bad guys. We can see and hear their footsteps. And they're just going to be on the other side of this ridge. Here's the first bad guy. We're going to take him down. The reason why we were pausing at the start of the video while I was giving the subscriber shout outs is because the reason why we were pausing, we were waiting for the zone because we heard shots coming from this direction. You can see we end up taking out both sides. We're now in the safe zone and we can continue on our merry way. We'll go ahead and heal up. So it's all about creating a smoke screen. Like I said, in this first example, you can see right here, there's 8 alive. We just ran out of the blue. You can see we are not in the safe zone yet. So of course, we're gonna go ahead and bust out with some of our trusty smoke grenades, but we're gonna boost up. And again, using it to your advantage, you can see right here, it's pretty much flat. We know there's shots being fired from every direction. Even one of my partners is knocked over here. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to create a smoke screen. Think of it like a wall. We are creating a smoke screen or a wall. You can look at it that way. To protect yourself, to protect your squad mates, so you can either push a zone, or you're trying to push, we know there's enemies up ahead and not a lot of cover. Look right here, all we have is a couple bushes, but with that smoke screen, it will protect you. You can see one of our teammates tried to make it to the smoke screen back there. He ended up being ripped, and you can see there's shots being fired, but we are not being touched right now because of the smoke screen that we created. And my partner on the backside over here, we're trying to make these buildings, he ends up getting taken down. You can see I created a smoke screen just to my left, or just in front of me now as I've turned around, and it's going to allow us to where I can revive my partner from behind this tree, and we're no longer going to be taking shots. This will save your life and help you not only push zones, get kills, and ultimately try to get that chicken dinner. All right, guys, so in this next example, this is going to be the ending to one of our games they had with one of my dearest friends, R-Dub. So you can see right here, I go ahead and I throw a smoke. You can see my partner, he's way off in the distance over there. So I'm telling him to push. I'm telling him to push as I have now created a smoke screen. And so have these guys. As we did get one of their guys knocked, you can see I'm trying to take shots, but remember, even though it's a smoke screen, you can still be hit behind it. You still need to try to prone out. That guy was not. That's why I was able to take him out. You can see there's hay bales that he could have been behind. So you're creating an illusion, you know, that the saying, you know, smoke and mirrors. So I ended up taking that guy. That was the second guy. That's why you don't prone in Miramar, by the way. So we go ahead and pluck him out from underneath the grass right there. The dead grass, of course. So we know that there's one more bad guy alive. I'm over on this side. You can see my partner is still right across. We're basically trying to pin this guy because we have a feeling he was at those hay bales that are directly in front of me at about 285. And you can hear he is firing off some suppressed shots. And my partner is down. My partner is down right now. What are we going to do? So he took some shots, and you can see he has not quite made it to the smoke screen. But as I'm trying to peek around this window right here, remember this guy's suppressed, so we don't know exactly his location. I feel I can see him kind of in the grass. Another reason, you guys, why you don't prone out in Miramar. This is not freaking Erangel. So we chucked the grenade, hands down, ended up smoking him out, no pun intended. We ended up ultimately getting the chicken dinner, but we created a smoke screen, and also they created one as well. But again, you can still be shot through it. You still need to find cover, unlike these guys did in this one, but ultimately we got the chicken dinner in this one. So now what we're going to do, we've looked at smoke screens, and I'm going to show you guys another way where you can use smoke grenades to your advantage. Let's jump right into it. All right, guys, here we go. So another way for you to utilize smoke grenades. We've already looked at how to create a smoke screen, whether you're pushing a zone or trying to push enemies. This is going to be a way where it's going to help you revive. And this is the part where, and you know when you're playing duos, when you're playing squads, look, my teammate is down. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a smoke grenade. And it's going to allow me not only to heal at my partner, but allow me to push this guy on the bottom of this little hill right here. We end up taking him out. There goes the smoke. And basically what I'm telling him right now is, okay, come over here. And what you do is you're going to sit right here in the middle of the smoke grenade, or the smoke created from the grenade, I should say. Now I can heal at my partner, no problem. But this is the style where I think a lot of people forget about smoke grenades when you have to revive. And look at this. I know you guys have seen this in a video already in the 3 chicken dinners, but I got to show it again. Look at this truck freaking taking out Silent Fox. We get the explosion. We get the kill. Only God knows where his partner is. But we end up taking him out. And this one right here, this is, it's kind of a foresight. But you can see I have the smoke grenade in my hand, which is fine. Make sure you don't do it with a grenade. But when you have a smoke, the only thing I didn't do is I should have crouched down. I already had pulled the pin on the smoke grenade. I actually tried to press crouch in order to be covered by that fence, but it did not let me. So make sure that you guys are crouched and protected before you go ahead and pull off one of these smoke grenades. But again, we are still creating a smoke screen, but when you're going to be reviving your partner outside, not inside, but outside, whether it's anywhere outside, you always want to have a smoke grenade handy. It's going to protect you. Look, there are still people, you guys. There's no way I could just heal them out in the open field like that. You can see there's one guy that's down here by this tree, and Silent Fox already took out somebody over to the right. And you can see this guy right by this palm tree. We take him out, 7 kills on the books. But you guys got to be using these smoke grenades. It's going to save your life. The best weapon or one of the best weapons, I should say, in PUBG Mobile. Here's a drive-by. See my partner getting taken out from that drive-by with a UMP. And check this out, 0 hesitation. We go ahead, even though a vehicle is not the best cover, it's still going to provide you cover. The reason why it's not the best cover is because it can be exploded and kill you. But we create that smoke screen. I can revive my partner. You can see right when that smoke grenade went off, the shots stopped because they figured they were not going to hit us. And now that he's up, we can quickly retreat. And remember, usually what you don't want to do, if you can, is you don't want to stay behind that smoke screen. You can see that me and him, we dipped out, so that way they cannot find us, and we can go ahead and heal up. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to check out an example of an enemy using a smoke grenade or a smoke screen to their advantage. You can see, yes, guys, I do play Erangel, okay? I know you guys have been asking about Erangel. I do have the M16 tied to a 6X right now. And we're trying to peek through this window because we know there's a bunch of bad guys over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reposition through this window, as they already know that I'm at this one, or the one that I was just at. So I'm taking shots at this guy right here. He has no idea where I'm at because I repositioned. You can see he's looking right there. So we end up getting the knock on him. And of course, he dips behind the wall. We were not, and right here, right when I have this guy in my sights, what happens? I run out of ammo, of course. I do have a UMP though. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swap scopes. Yes, you can use a UMP with a 6X. Definitely not the I would not recommend it. So right here, right when I swapped weapons and sights or scopes, you can see it create a smoke screen. I'm trying to, I'm shooting in the dark over here to no success. And look at this guy right here. He did get a couple shots on me, but we end up knocking him as well. You can see he's quickly going to drop another smoke. So I'm not going to be able to find them because they're going to be using a smoke screen so they can revive their partners. So this is going to force my squad to have to push, which will put us out in the open field. Just want to give you guys a view of someone else using a smoke grenade as a smoke screen to protect them. All right, now we are back at Miramar right here. I'm doing duos with my buddy X-Man. And there's only 5 people alive in this one. So what we're trying to do, we know that there's going to be enemies right over on the other side of this rock right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to push as we're making our way, because we are using this rock to kind of to our advantage right here. So what we're doing is we're going to push this guy. You can see him right there. So I'm going to take a few shots at him as he is making his way around. And he ends up taking out my partner. I'm not sure if he saw that I was shooting him or not, but he ends up dropping down X-Man. And this is what I was talking about, using a smoke screen. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and drop this smoke right here as we are in the open field. Notice I'm crouched down as opposed to that other example. You want to be crouched, lower profile. Go ahead and drop pull the pin, drop the nade, save your partner, help. And we do end up getting the chicken dinner this round. But hopefully you guys found this video helpful. If you did, make sure you leave it a like. In my opinion, the best weapon in PUBG Mobile, the smoke grenade. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it.